Hello, YouTube. It's the Utopian Buddha. I tried to get a t-shirt, guys, but I couldn't find one. So I'm gonna do this non-duality session without a t-shirt. But anyways, so I just wanted to talk about the nature of consciousness and how consciousness, the nature of consciousness, especially egoic consciousness, this idea of self, it you can liken that to a ship on a sea, an ocean, right? But the ocean is also you. It's the ocean of the unconscious, right? So, in expanded states of awareness, you start bringing light to these unconscious regions of the psyche, right? You start bringing consciousness to the unconscious. And that in itself is paradoxically a process of letting the self go. Because as you bring consciousness into the unconscious, the self starts to dissolve because you enter the unconscious, which is both you and not you at the same time. It's a paradox, I know. So that's one thing I wanted to say. Another thing I wanted to talk about was how consciousness, um, you know, in order for transcendence to exist, there must be something to transcend. So, this egoic state of consciousness is a necessary part of the evolution of humanity, but it needs to be transcended with this higher level of consciousness, which you can call non dual awareness, Brahman, Satchitananda. Those are the Hindu words, yeah. But anyway, um, Christ consciousness, Buddha consciousness, whatever you want to call it. Like, I don't know. The Sufis talk about it, the Islamic mystics. So this state of expanded awareness, in one sense, so there's two selves, right? Like in the highest sense, right? When the little ego dissolves, that state of consciousness is one of, I would say, not complete, like you realize your oneness with the ocean while you're still a drop in the ocean, right? Rumi says, I am not a drop in the ocean. I am the entire ocean in a drop, right? So by that, he means when you reach this enlightenment, so you're still a drop, right? You can't experience what the ocean experiences, right? Because so that's why you're still not God when you enter an enlightened state of consciousness, because God is way beyond your comprehension, right? So yeah, so you do become like, and that's the paradox, right? Like you become God when you enter that enlightened state of consciousness, but you also cease. You're also never gonna be God. So it's a paradox. You are and you are not God at the same time. So so yeah, I just wanted to say that just the nature of reality, dude. Like I had some really deep realizations yesterday when I was tripping. So and it's just this idea that even when you're in it, so here's another thing I'm in, talk about. I don't believe anyone is capable of attaining an enlightened state of consciousness like 24/7. Maybe Jesus, maybe the Buddha. Like I'm not sure about those guys, but I don't. I still think everyone's human. We're all capable of imperfection, and we all have a dark side, a corruptible nature, which I have definitely been part of. Right. So I used to be addicted to hard drugs. Fortunately, I'm not addicted to hard drugs anymore. But so yeah, I guess that's 4 minutes. I guess I'll leave it at that. That's all I wanted to talk about for this enlightened state non-duality session. That's what I'm gonna call it.